Hey there. Happy Thursday to you all. And thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Carline Conversations. My name is Kelly Williams, lifestyle management coach. And before we get started, let me just thank our sponsors. The Ready for More conference. Yeah, we will be having this conference in just about 2 weeks. So very excited about being able to serve kingdompreneurs and kingdom entrepreneurs through this 2-day virtual conference. Please check out the captions for details and to get your $15 ticket. Okay. So yeah, today I listen. Okay. So you all know I'm a kingdom driven coach, and this is probably one of the first days that I'm coming from this angle. I do talk about God. I talk about Jesus. I talk about coaching. Today I'm going to be talking about motherhood, and I'm going to be talking about marriage. But before we do that, I just want to say, I've been listening to a lot of prophets online, not like a lot, but not even several, a few prophets online. And I, not even the ones that are online, but something that I'm noticing in my life is that this season is full of distractions. There are a lot of distractions. And we're going to get into our topic for today, managing these different elements in life and our coaching businesses. Last week we talked about finding focus and balance and harmony, but this is a little bit of a different take. And I do just need to pause and just let you all know, like, here's the warning. Today is it's October 6th. And I just need to put it out there that the enemy's main job is to steal, kill, and destroy. And he's going to do it however he can. He wants your purpose. He wants the plan God has for your life. And because he knows that he won't be able to fulfill it, it's not his, it's yours. He doesn't want you to fulfill it. How many lives are attached to the work that God is calling you to do? How many lives are attached to you just being obedient and you pressing into his presence, God's presence, so that you can fulfill that plan for your life? And the enemy is going to send people, especially people. He's going to send situations, even with people that we know and love, to try to throw us off our rocker. And I need for you all to, and I'm speaking to myself. I'm speaking to me too. Now is the season where we absolutely need to just be aware of Satan's devices, especially this device called distraction, and stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. So in today's conversation, I had been talking to probably 4 different people in the last 48 hours. And so I feel that this might be something that we should discuss. So a lot of the coaches that are in my community and that speak to me about different things, different areas and elements in their life and business, they always ask the question about, how do you handle life and your spouse is unsupportive? Okay, so for these particular people, it happens to be an unsupportive spouse. However, I know that some people are not married and they don't have supportive family members, or people that they were always able to, people that they've always been able to count on for support. They're no longer supporting them. And so what does that look like? How do you make your business work? How do you still stay involved in ministry? How do you make things work when you feel like you don't have the supportive people? So here's the reality. Okay. The reality is there are several types of people, and I should have wrote this out, but I just come to you guys raw. So I'm just going off the top of my head. There's going to be several types of people in your life that are going to have different levels of support. There's the ones that talk a good game. They talk a good game because they don't want you to look at them as a negative Nelly. So they talk a good game, but they really don't support you. They don't tell anybody about any of the things you're doing. They don't purchase any of the things they're not interested. All they're interested in is knowing you, because see, you are a leader, you are a go-getter, you are a trailblazer, and they just want to be attached to you. So those are some leeches, and they're really not supportive. Then there's some people who are like passively aggressively supportive. Okay, so here's some information, some background on me that I don't mind sharing, but I gotta be careful because, y'all, I'm very married and I absolutely honor my husband Ezel. But I want to at least this is what it is. So I've been married before, and in my previous marriage, my ex-husband at the time, he was kind of like that passive aggressive supportive person in my life. And so our relationship was different. That's why we're not married anymore. But if I had an idea, if I felt like God gave me an idea, I would run with it. I would run with it. In this marriage, his money was his money and my money was my money. So I didn't have to ask for permission per se. I just kind of shared with him what I was doing because he was my husband at the time, and I kind of had hoped that he would be interested. And so he would, in my face, tell me, "Oh, that's great. You should do it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it." And then I later found out that he was talking about me behind my back about it. But a girlfriend of mine, she said, and I believe this to be true, and this is what I'm talking about, these people that are passively aggressively supportive of you. They will talk, they will show you the support, they will share out your content, they will share out what it is that you do, they will talk to others about you as if they really support you. But when you get behind closed doors, they are jealous of you because, again, you are a trailblazer. You are doing things that they wish they had the courage to do, right? And I know you're like, no, I'm kind of scared. What are you talking about? And then we got these people, and this is where a lot of my these four people that I spoke to recently, this is where they fall in line. They're married to somebody who really wants to support them, but just does not support them. And so they're getting their spouses are becoming very frustrated and aggravated that they are spending a lot of time growing, trying to work on this business, build a business, and they're not making any money. So how do you handle that? Now you're a mom. Many of these women were mothers. Okay. They're a mom, they are a wife. And so they've got the mom duties, they've got the wife duties, and they also are business owners, and they're looking to grow and build and develop these businesses. How do you do all of this? What is the one thing that you do? So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of things that I shared with them. I pretty much shared all of this with them, just like in different ways. But I've been there. How do you get your spouse to buy in? Right? He probably really does want to buy in, but see, men, they need to see, show me the money, show me the money. And if you're not able to show them the money, like then they begin to lose lose faith. Because see, here's the thing: men are providers. Men are providers. They're naturally wired to be a solutionist and to be a provider. And so while we are not their equals, sometimes I think they forget that. So they're like, well, if you're out here doing this thing, well, we need to show me the money. And they don't understand, just like a lot of coaches do not understand, that coaching is the long game. Coaching is the long game, and this process will take some time. But here's the one thing that's for sure: when you get committed, there and determined, there's nothing that can stop you from reaching those goals, especially if this is something that God is called you to. And so in the Good Morning Kingdom, see, you thought I wasn't going to mention it today. In the Good Morning Kingdom Coaches Show, we oftentimes say everything you need is in the room. And so I really believe that God, whether you recognize it or not, God is positioning you, or has already positioned you, to be around everyone that you need so that you can achieve his plan for your life. And I said everyone, not everything, but everyone, because a lot of this is in the relationship building. Shameless plug, my Facebook group, we're talking about relationship marketing all month long. But the people that you need that are going to open up the doors, remember, we pray for destiny helpers. So this is kind of like along those lines. Those destiny helpers are positioned right there. You just have to see it. So this is what I would recommend for people who are like, okay, I got momming, I got marriage, and I've got business or mentorship. Let's just call it mentorship because we're trying to, keep it. Okay. Mom, marriage. No. Marriage, mom, and mentorship, because it sounds better. Okay. So we're just going to go with that. But yes, if you're a coach, you are also a mentor. If you're a coach, you're also a solutionist, you're a strategist, you are all the things. Okay. So how do we do this? What is the first thing that I would tell somebody to do? Go for the lowest hanging fruit in your business. So you might just be starting out, or you might have been doing this for a while, but what is something that you can do very quick and get quick results? So can you create an ebook? Can you auto dictate an ebook and sell it? Right? Put that out on your social media. Hey, y'all, wait a minute. How about this? How about this? How about you pre-sell your ebook? Design the cover and the title and pre-sell that bad boy, right? Start getting some money and show your husband, look, I think that's probably, see, thank you, Holy Spirit, right here. Maybe it's because I got the sunroof open. I don't know. It just came right on in. It just came right on in. But how about you do that? Pre-sell that thing and let your spouse see, look, babe, I sold 12 copies of my ebook. $10, look, $120. Do you mind if I take the time this evening, just a few hours to work on this ebook that people have already paid me for, right? Take your lowest hanging fruit and work it. Now, I will say this. Your husband or your spouse, they come first. They come first, period. And I know you're like, what do you mean? I got this business that I'm trying. He's counting on me. Everybody's counting on me. I got this audience. I've been talking about working this business. That's what I need to do. No, I'm telling you, love on your husband first. Moms, love on your husband first. And then the next thing is to be very present with your babies. However old or young they are, be present with them. Cuddle with them at night. My little ones, we started this habit of cuddling at night. So at about 6:30, y'all, yes, I don't know that's early, but at about 6:30, I get them ready for bed, and about 7 p.m., I get in the bed with them. Do not judge me and don't come at me, okay? But I sleep in sweats, so it's real easy for me to just slip on some sweats and slip in the bed with them, okay? And so they get in my bed, and we usually watch like National Geographic or some Disney movie, some approved Disney movie, y'all, because we know how Disney can be. But we watch some movie and just, cuddle at night. But I'm very present with them. And then I might go back to my office for like another hour and get some work done. But many of you all know I wake up very early in the morning. Now, I'm not telling you to do this, but my day starts at 3:15 in the morning. I'm up. I'm at them. I'm getting stuff done. I'm touching base with God. I'm completing stuff. I'm creating things. That's when God stirs it up in me. And so that's what I do. So I'm able to spend that time so that I can spend the evening time with my family. Now, I want you to get your planner and do what you need to do so that you can make intentional time with your spouse, date night, all of that. It's intentional time with your children, carve out time for their events and things like that, and then your business. When your husband sees that you are being very intentional about spending time with him, and spend extra time with him, get on his nerves with the amount of time you spend with him, but spend time with him, spend time with the kids, and then work on your business. He's going to be okay with you spending some time so that now you can take this low hanging fruit. You can create this book, this ebook, you can create this masterclass, you can create this lead magnet that will bring in millions of clients for you. All right. So that is a recommendation that I would have. I know a lot of people are like, well, how do I do this when I have an unsupportive spouse? Point blank, period. Make him first. And let him know that you are doing what you do for you all, but he will remain first and a priority. And then your children, ministry, things like that. I didn't mention God goes first, but I think that's kind of implied. So of course, God goes first, but hopefully that helps some of you all. Let me know what you think in the comments, or let me know what you think. Send me a message. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. There's some more things that I would suggest, but for the sake of time, and this being Carline Conversations, and I see my little one at the glass doors right now. We're going to end this for today, but I appreciate y'all. So make sure that you sign up as an attendee for the Ready for More conference, or your business can even sponsor this event. Those opportunities are also available. So I thank y'all so much for joining me today. I hope to see you tomorrow on another episode of Carline Conversations. Okay, guys, take care. Adios.